children and Mary's children, they're your great-grandchildren now.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And they don't see a lot of you, and it's now 1999, which is...
You'll be 90 next year, God.
You'll be 90, and it'll be the year 2000.
Oh, yes, that's right, yeah.
In 1920 or so, the year 2000 must have seemed a long time ahead.
Would have been.
In the year 1920, what would have you been doing? You were about 10 years old.
I don't know. Oh, I think I'd know something because my father got married again.
Okay.
But then I was... Oh, I reckon I would have been 8.
Yeah, 8, yeah, when he remarried.
5, 6, 7. 2 years later.
Yeah.
5, I was 7.
Yeah.
Did you ever think that you'd see the millennium, Grandma?
Pardon?
Did you ever think you'd live to the year 2000?
No. And I had a letter from Elma. Now that's Pop's cousin, and she said, "What about giving you a big party because that's Vida."
Yeah.
Oh yes.
My friend, and that's Herb's cousin.
Yeah.
And anyhow, I don't want one. And
No
she
big
doesn't want one either.
Just a little party for the 90th. Or no party.
No party.
No party. Okay.
Yeah, because I mightn't be here then.
Because you would have lived then when entirely, would have there been electricity in the first house, any electricity?
No.
Telephones?
No.
No motor cars?
My dad was the second one in Manata that had and it was a new car that come out, and it was a Ford.
A Ford, yeah.
And they were no good.
And they're still no good.
The new one was different to these.
Yeah.
What colour was it, Grandma?
I can remember it was a kind of a blue, I think. Anyhow, he got rid of that, and then my dad, the agents were always after him. They made him buy a block in Semaphore, that's South Australia, and they took him down.
Yeah.
So he lost everything.
On the block of land.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't there.
Oh.
He bought something that didn't exist.
Yeah. And I can remember the agents coming there, and Pop was always doing something. He wasn't home.
Yeah.
And they must have got around with him. And then, I'll tell you what else happened to my dad. I was about 18, I think. And he told us girls, we were 3. There was my sister Gertie, myself, Paul and Alma.
Yeah.
And he told us he wants to give us £1,000 each of us.
Mm-hmm.
And do you know, he went to, was great friends with Ashford that sold him the cars.
Yes, yes.
And the thing went up in fire, and he lost everything.
The car yard.
The money.
The money.
That we were girls, and he was
get...
giving us girls. And that was not only us, the stepchildren, what they had then, he was going to give us all. It was pounds, it wasn't. Yeah.
Was the house burnt down? Was it the house? Or what burnt down?
His garage.
His garage, and the money was in the garage?
No, it was in
the business.
The business.
Oh, okay.
So Dad lost it, and I can remember he never slept for 2 weeks.
He wouldn't, yeah.
But I can still remember poor old Daddy. He worried that much about it. Now he couldn't give us girls. I said, that's all right, we're still here.
That's amazing.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I can always remember that.
So when did you come across the Wodonga area?
I come across that girl, that Vida.
Vida, yeah.
Vida,
Herb, they're cousins.
Yes.
And he used to come over there, and there was a wedding. We were always waitress or something.
Okay.
We girls. That was Gertie and other friends around country.
So Herb came over to a wedding in South Australia.
Yeah.
And you were waitressing at the wedding?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then after that we got pals.
Got to know each other?
And then later we got married.
Okay. All right.
So that's that.
So what year would have that been when you came across
Here.
to Wodonga?
Yeah.
To Barnawatha.
That was 1934.
And how did you come across?
Oh, I don't know. We used to go out. They'd call.
No, you...
They'd call for us. We'd go with them. The girls too. Yeah.
A group of you
That was
go.
good. Yeah. Used to come in the front. There's Laurie that used to come in.
Did you ever bring your flowers, Grandma?
He'd come with your dad. Come one morning here, and he said, "Here's some flowers for you." I said, "Where'd you get them from?" I said, "Thanks very much." Said, "From your garden." I said, "I can't remember them anymore." And there's 3 bushes, isn't it?
That's right, the rose bushes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I woke up. I thought, oh yes.
He's picked them and brought them.
Picked up. Yeah, your dad.
Yeah.
Didn't expect it. But he's still taking photos on it.
We've finally got this
Oh.
present from the mystery person unwrapped. It looks like some dried fruit.
Oh yes, and I got some.
They're always nice.
No, yes,
Mm.
that's from you.
No, that was on your bed
Was the
here.
card
when
there?
There's a card. We'll open the card and we'll see who it's from. Put the knife in there. We've just come back from the Christmas luncheon at the hostel, and on your bed was this present and this card.
Can't even open it. Oh, I see. Might be from Leighton Schultz, is it? I don't know. Robin and Jack. Oh, they told me that they called in here.
Okay.
They called before you come. They,
All right.
They wished me a happy, and now Jack is Mary's brother,
Okay.
twin
yes,
brother.
Yes,
Get me?
Yes.
And Robin is his wife. And I didn't know Robin. She's changed a little bit. See, her father died.
That's your uncle, Robin, or Jack.
Yeah, that's your uncle.
Okay.
Yeah.
They were at your party. Was you there too?
Mm. Okay. Yeah.
And sorry, I couldn't come.
That's okay.
I might even come to your wedding. I don't know.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, because I got that old leg.
It's a bit hard to travel now.
Cheers,
a bit harder than it used to be.
Travel now, I don't know.
So what are the funny stories you remember from out on the farm? You got some
Ooh, there's plenty
interesting
funny
stories from out there?
Oh, I don't know too many out there. Forgot them.
The times when the land would flood and
Oh, that was when we were milking cows. That's here in Wodonga, Barney.
Barney, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yes, they flooded out. And one night the phone rang, "Get your cattle out." And Pop come in to me and he said, I won't say what he said.
You can whisper it.
He said, "Fancy wanting us to get out at 1 o'clock and shift the cows in the river, at the river, the stock."
Yeah.
And he didn't say good language. So they got up at 5 o'clock in the morning and rang the neighbours. See, they were in it too.
Yeah.
See, so they opened the fence. It was all water ready.
Mm.
And the little poddies, well, they'd drown if you didn't hurry up.
Yeah.
And you know, one cow, she was swimming across, and we had visitors. They come out there, and we lived in the tin place, you know, that old tin place where Mother slept, had a few years there.
That's not down by the dairy, not that
Yes.
place, where Gran lived.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for a few years, but then she
Yeah.
went over to Aunt's.
Okay, yeah.
So anyhow, this cow was nearly over, and she's all the time looking back at her calf, and the calf goes quite close to them,
Yeah.
and they swam out.
Okay, and got them across the creek,
Yeah,
back onto the
that
high
was
ground.
flooded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now I can tell you another story about the old flat.
Yeah.
Now Pop was gone,
Yeah.
and before they could sell the flat,
Yeah.
they went and they had to build this bridge across, you know, the creek.
Yeah, I remember
You
Dad
know where
helping
the
to build
old-
that.
Where
The first bridge or the second?
that was their
Just
first
under
bridge.
the dairy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that first bridge was only wood and that.
That's right.
And anyhow, the fella come there, and Lyle said, "No, I'm not having a wooden one. And what about a gravel one?" And he said, "No, it's got to be one like you put on the road."
Yes.
Right, and you had to go to the now what would you say, to the men that were running it.
The department.
Yeah, yeah. You had to go to them first, and they went halfway. That was government ruling. They went
Okay.
halfway. So they, the boys, your father and them, all had to pay for half of the that bridge. That's what I think. That was what. And then they didn't come home. It was 11 o'clock at night, and I thought, whatever's wrong. And they were doing the last of the bridge, and Lyle rang up, "Owen, come out and help us." And he said the big Angus, we had Angus then, and Lyle said they come out of there and they bogged, raw water.
Yeah.
They got bogged, and he said they looked just like what's these big animals in
The hippos.
hippos.
Yeah.
Just looked like big old hippos. And he said 6 of them, and they had to put a rope around their neck or whatever to get them out of the mud. I think 6 of them.
Yeah.
And then they got them out. And your dad had gone home.
Okay.
And then your dad might have the snap of what's his name? He used to come up and never brought him up.
Jim.
Jim.
Yeah.
He's sitting is he sitting in the tractor or something?
Yeah, could be. Yeah.
And your dad come up to help.
So I remember the bridge before that, the old wooden
Yes,
one, was a rickety, skewy thing, and when the creek would flood, you'd be on the tractor with Lyle or Grandpa. It looked like you're just heading into the creek because the entire bridge would be underwater, and just he'd know where the bridge was. And
That's right.
You'd hope he'd be driving over it.
Now, I've never seen the new bridge. It wasn't quite, all they had to do on it was put the stones in on the side as it wash out again.
Yeah.
So I suppose the new ones had to do that. But it's not the same anymore. We called there, you remember, with Jenny and you and you over here?
A few years back,
A few years back, yeah.
There's a big line of trees growing up the main track now to the front gate.
Yes.
You see that?
They were put there, I think if I'm sure now, I think they had the holes dug long ago or marked them out, but never got to doing it, you know.
Yeah.
So still, I used to still like it out there, even if it was an old tin house. It was. We were happy. So what was wrong?
The chooks and
Oh, a few chooks, not many, about 20 or so.
enough to keep.
And your daughters, not your daughters, your
My sisters,
used to be. They used to amuse me when they'd come there. You wasn't born yet, and they'd come and tell me, you know, you got chook in the old car, in that old unit thing, and they can't get out. And I went and looked. I said, they can get out underneath. And they didn't know.
It rusted through the bottom.
They had no floor.
Yeah, the floor had rusted.
Yeah, that's right. They couldn't understand why the chooks didn't come, was laying its eggs in there. And was locked outside, I suppose. Door shut. They used to have the door open. You wasn't born yet, I don't think.
It's before my time.
And it amused us, you know.
So were you happy when they finally got rid of that outside dunny?
Your dad done that.
Was that a good day?
Yeah. and I have to give Lyle a bit of credit for that. He come out and helped.
Yeah.
Dad'd take the brick stove and that out. That went in the sale.
Okay.
Yeah, they dug a big hole. And when Rattray bought the place, he said it's no good because the washing up water used to run in with it. So they made different. They left the tank there for the septic, but then they had a separate one for the
washing up.
And then I think they put the rotary home.
Yeah.
But I reckon the house, if it was finished, it was nice, wasn't it? I reckon it was.
Is that where they fixed up the kitchen for you just before you moved out?
Yeah, your dad did. Yeah, he painted it. All that was a couple of years, I think, or a year. It was a nice kitchen too, wasn't it?
Good job.
And I had the old stove in. No, got me a new stove.
That's I remember that.
Yeah. I think your dad got that. Oh, I forget a lot of things. So that's the history, yeah.
It is, yeah. So was that 1945, you said, that when you moved there? With Wally, Uncle Wally?
No, Uncle Wally was gone already.
Before you moved to Barney North?
Oh, he was gone. They were still milking cows.
You moved from South Australia across to...
Yeah, that's when we got married.
Yeah, when you got married, you came across to here?
Yeah,
we lived somewhere
in
else
the old
first?
tin house. And mother and father were living in Wodonga in their own home.
Okay, where was the tin house?
Oh, alongside the old dairy.
Okay, so...
You know that, do you?
Yeah, okay, so...
Part of it was tin, but the other part was wood. Or weatherboard.
So the farm was already owned before you got married?
Yes.
It was...
Oh, yeah. But they had debts to pay.
Okay.
And then Gran goes and sells her house and the block. And I tell her she shouldn't do that, but she said they got no money. So that goes on. What was it? That was a bit when Dad dies. That.
So who'd bought the farm originally? Before you got there?
I know him. I can't think of his name.
Who?
Bill, that was.
Who?
Rattray.
That's who bought it after you moved out, but
Yeah.
who did you buy it from in the 40s or the...
Oh, that was Richardson. That bought all that land belonged to Richardson, all the neighbours. That was all one big settlement, whatever you call it. Yeah.
But Pop, who first bought the land? Was it Pop and Wally that bought the land, or
Yes.
they bought the farm?
Well, yes.
Yeah.
And then
The two of them.
Then Dad, your dad went to college. Before they come out there, went to college, and he had, was it 3 years there? Every time he went there, he got so sick.
Yeah.
He couldn't be. Then he come back home. That was before we were married. Then he come back here to Wodonga, and they sent him to Beechworth, and he done accountancy with well, what do you call it? He takes all the papers home and does it at home.
By correspondence.
Correspondence, yeah. And then he still used to get sick.
This is Neville you're talking about?
No,
Who's
your dad.
Grandpa.
No, Grandpa.
Yes.
Your
Okay.
getting mixed up.
I thought you were.
Your grandpa, yes.
So he did some accountancy by correspondence.
He did a lot.
Yeah.
And I still got a book there. I can't read it. What he
Well, he studied, yeah.
And then he said to me, I never was going to be a farmer. Yeah. And Lyle said, that's true.
But he ended up being one.
Yeah, but he
Didn't.
He wasn't that interested.
No, I gathered. Yeah.
So he should have been that, but every time he went, he got sick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can still see sometimes Lyle and, was it Lyle and Owen? Did some little... Oh, really? It's not finished yet, I don't think. But I got my mother's.
Your mother's book?
Yeah, the, what do you call it? The tree.
The family tree?
Yeah, I got that.
Okay.
I'll show that to you.
Because, there's lots of, names that get mentioned in the family that, the South Australian people that I don't really know of. And people ask where they came from.
I don't know my cousins anymore because my father, they come from sort of Loxton, or some of them.
Your father came from Loxton.
That's up the river, South Australia.
Okay. Yeah. That's down the river, not up the river.
Just down, that's right. And they always had vines.
Okay.
So he was great grapevines, and in Manapa, that's where we lived.
So he was a Thiele.
Yeah, he was there.
What was his name?
Frederick Charles was his name.
Goodrick. Goodrick what?
Frederick.
Oh, Frederick.
Frederick Charles.
Frederick Charles
FC.
Thiele. FC.
Now, I'll just put these in and then I'll do the clean. Yeah.
And so did your husband have red hair?
No, he didn't. But
So
it
it came from your father?
Yeah, but then his mother,
Mm.
like Pop's mum, we used to call her Gran.
Yeah.
That was like Neville's grandmother.
Yeah, right.
We always called her Gran. She had beautiful hair, golden.
Yes.
So it's a bit of ginger in theirs too.
Yeah. Oh, right.
And then you want to see my sister.
Mm.
Well, one of their lads nearly looks like, you can see a bit of resemblance or something.
One of your sister's boys looks a bit like me.
I reckon he is.
Yeah?
A bit like you.
Because Gwen used to have the carrot red hair, didn't he? When you were younger.
So did your dad. Your dad had real wavy hair, and I can remember him
And
busting
he was
down.
red, wasn't he? Did he have red hair?
Auburn, of course.
Yeah.
Not real red.
Oh.
That's where that come from.
Oh.
On both sides, really. Because Gran, can you remember Gran?
Yeah, just.
She had lovely, even the day she died, she still had her golden hair, they're only a bit grey. Can you remember her?
She lived in the hut on the farm.
Yeah, for a while, yeah.
We had we came up for her 90th birthday.
Oh, that's right,
Gran.
yeah. But then she wasn't down there anymore, she was up with us.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
You seen the old place when you come up?
No,
You showed
it
Jenny?
was dark. Well,
Oh,
I've
yeah,
shown
it
Jenny
was dark, that's right.
previously.
Now, what was I doing? Hey, you want to try a bit of plum?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
They're all sunk,
Oh,
all down the bottom.
no, that's all right.
Just to cut it through, so it got a bit messy.
Oh.
No.
It's very pleased to find out some of history, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm just curious.
Yeah, he's been, see, when you're away from your family,
Yes, you.
lots of things come up. You have a lot of time to think about different things, and that's what Glenn's been
Yeah.
thinking of.
And
He doesn't know
where-
much about.
Yeah. Where are your folk? They'd be around Melbourne, wouldn't they?
Well, not really. My mum comes from South Australia.
Oh, she comes from South
Yeah.
Australia.
I'm not
yeah.
sure.
I've got a sister in Adelaide.
Yeah.
That's from the second scene my dad got married again.
Oh, so did my mum's dad.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, because her mum died when she was 7.
Oh, well, I was
Yeah.
5. I don't even remember that.
My mum, we were asking her actually, we said, can you remember about your mum? And she just said, I can remember when she was ill in bed and I went to the bed to ask her something.
Oh,
That's all she said she can remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember anything.
Yeah.
All I can remember, she died when my sister was born. All I can remember that they baptised her and we had a big hall, you know, these old homes.
Mm.
Oh, it was a tremendous wide one. And I can remember, why can I remember her being baptised there?
Oh, okay.
Isn't it funny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the last one. I think you've been to see her when you were little.
What's her name?
Bormans. Up the Manham.
This is your younger sister.
Yeah.
What's her first name?
Alma.
Alma.
She got my
Alma.
mother's name.
Oh, ALMA.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know. Mum's just got a family tree book that's been published
Oh,
about
yeah.
her family, so we're looking at that. So I don't know that much about her side of the family.
No.
I think they came from England, but
Oh,
the
yeah.
Stockses came out. Not my grandparents, my immediate grandparents, but my great grandparents came out from England,
Oh, yes. Yeah.
and I think some of the ancestors before them came from Scotland.
Oh, yes.
A long way back.
Well, Mary's father came. He's a Scot.
Yeah, so.
I don't know, years ago they didn't talk about those things to us.
Yeah.
You know, in our home we had some lovely furniture.
Yeah.
I don't know where it's got to. I don't know who got it. I think the second family got it.
Oh, right.
I don't know. You don't
That's
discuss
this
it.
home at Monaco.
Yeah,
that's what
that
you
one.
call your family
Yeah,
home.
that's our.
That's the home.
That's where that's what Dad. I think his father must have bought that. They lived down in Callington first with another brother.
This is your father.
Yeah, with the brother. Like when they started out, when they got married, there were two together, and then they bought this place at Monarto, and he went there, and Uncle Will stayed at not far out of Callington.
Callington.
Yeah. Hope I'm telling you right.
It's okay. That's when you said when your father got married the first time, or the
first time.
The first marriage.
And that's where we were. I think my sister was even born there. Or she born down Callington now. I don't know whether they still call it Callington. I'm sure. Don't even know. Now, do you want to have your drink?
Oh, yes, please.
Want a bit of plum? I don't know whether you're going to like it. I don't have to show Owen plum. He tells me he's sick of it. He had that much at home because we used to have plums.
Well, we haven't had any plums for a long time, so we'll really enjoy it.
Cakes, they stay all at the bottom.
So you had 3 sisters and 1 brother, did you?
Yes.
3 sisters.
Yeah. Uncle Paul died here. He lived there then. See, the stepmother, he got married later in life.
This is Paul, your brother Paul.
Yes, he's gone.
He
two or
died
3
6 years ago.
6 years ago, is it there, yeah.
Where did you say he lived?
In the old homestead.
At Monarto.
Yes.
Oh.
And when they got married, see, I was over here already, but then they lived in the neighbour's house for a while. Like my brother.
Your brother lived in the neighbour's house?
Yeah, because the stepmother was still alive, and Kevin, that's the youngest one, that's Jane's father, you know Jane, and they're down good friends with your mum and dad, Jane and David.
No,
what's their name?
Miles?
Jane and David.
Oh, yeah.
It's being there.
Yeah.
Jane and David.
Mum babysits for them.
Yes, little Emily.
Yeah.
Isn't it Emily? What's the other name?
I
haven't met them, I don't think,
them.
no.
Jane and
There's some people haven't met yet.
They were at your wedding, Jane and David. Oh, no, at Wendy's.
Did that come from?
January. What's that?
How are they related?
Well, that's Kevin's daughter. That's the second
Who's
marriage.
Kevin?
Kevin is the stepmother's, my stepmother.
Your stepmother?
Yeah, and that's the youngest son. And when I got married, you know, he was about 7. So, I mean, I lost... I just know he was a real villain in his day.
Jane and David.
Well, what's their name? They lived...
I know.
Your dad, didn't they build the home for him? Or through the bank, through him?
Yeah.
You want milk, don't you,
Oh,
Jane?
yes. Thanks.
Oh, I can't think of the name. He comes from the hills, I know, from Birdwood up that way.
Oh, it'll come back to us.
Look, it should be in the book because they're in the book too.
Oh.
And you know, Glenn, I didn't know that Dad, the second marriage, look, they never ever told us that he married like my mother's cousin. You know, they never ever spoke to us about it. I didn't know until I was married.
Who did this? Your father?
Yeah, married his, like our mother, she was a cousin. Sophie was her name. And she was shoemaker. And and her father was a school teacher.
Okay.
I think that's going back, that's the second generation. That's going back nearly to the last page.
The first
Shoemaker.
one. Right.
He married.
Your father was, you said Charles.
Yeah.
Charles Frederick.
Is it in there, Charles Frederick? Because he said they baptised him in Charles Frederick in the book when you give your name, and when he was baptised, he said they called him. Oh no, what? Carl, I think. Is it in there? We always used to talk about. Oh no, I'm getting mixed up with Gran.
Frederick was
What have they got in there?
yeah, I can't quite read how this goes yet.
You want a bit of plum?
Yeah.
It's a bit messy. I'll give you a plate. Or you can use that one.
Yeah, it's fine.
Stand on a plate. I don't know whether you even like it. It's sunk a bit.
Thanks.
That's great.
And when he got married again, now, I don't know whether I should say this, but I'm going to, that her father died of consumption. Now you wouldn't know what consumption is. That's TB.
Yeah. Oh.
And that run in her, and you know her children, was it Vera was 28, she was married but didn't have a family before she died of it, and then Rhonda died of it.
Oh, really?
And but Rhonda, that time they had something at, you got no spoon?
Yeah, thanks.
Wait a minute. They went to a place in Adelaide. See, that time they didn't know anything about it, about TB, did they?
No, I guess not. Who are we talking about?
That's the second family.
So did all the children die of TB or two of them?
Just the two of them.
And how many children were there in that family?
That family, the two died from an infant. One was stillborn, and Roy Mingy, now that's Lorna's husband, that's the second marriage. Well, she's all right.
Yeah.
But they straight away had, they found something, that they didn't carry it.
Mm.
Like she must have been a carrier, the stepmother or something. Or it's in the blood, or what would you call them?
Hereditary?
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
must
it's
not,
not.
would it?
Oh,
It's a carrier. She was in
Yeah.
a carrier. She wasn't sick herself.
No, she was, but she was always taking medicine, and I can remember Gertie, that's my older sister, me, we were home, and I can remember us kids saying, gee, if our children are going to always be sick, we wasn't having any.
Yeah.
We seen everyone was sick.
Yeah.
And then they treated them. And then I've got one of her sons is Victor. He's in a home in, he's got a flat, like they got him in South Australia. Now, what would you call him, a unit?
Mm-hmm.
He's in there. But he's not bad, and I thought it was really good last year when I went over there. They all come up to my sisters, and she wrote and told me. No, she told me I was over there. She said she's inviting all the step-ins.
Oh.
Right.
And they were all there that were alive. There was Lorna and Dawn. There's another one in Murray Bridge, Dawn High. And then, but they're all right. See, they've been treated.
Oh, okay.
They're okay. And then this Jane, that's Kevin's, the one we're talking about. And then your mum said to me one day, how come that, don't say anything to Jane or ever, how come that every time their babies, she has a baby, they'd have to take all the blood? I said, I couldn't tell her. Would it have something to do with it?
For a transfusion.
She has the baby has to have a
All
blood
of them,
transfusion.
the three children.
The mother
Like
has to have a blood transfusion.
No, the children. The to
It
drain
must
their...
just be a special blood type they have, is it?
Oh, there's a condition, I've forgotten all the details of it. It's nothing to do with TB or consumption.
But I thought...
Where the mother and the father have two incompatible blood groups, and the baby can be born with the father's blood group. And then if that happens, the mother's blood fights against the blood in the baby. So they have to
do something.
give a transfusion.
Your mum asked me that, and I couldn't. She thought it might have something to do with it.
I think it's to do with it's called the rhesus factor or something like that. I can't remember all the details of it, but it's not a bad. It's quite common. It can happen.
There's some tissues there. Is it something?
So it's not related to TB.
It's not.
It could be something else, but that's usually what it is.
Because I know TB has got something to do with the blood.
Yeah, no, it's
It's
mainly
a
in
vomitor. You know, when I was
it's
sick...
in the lungs, as
lungs.
attacking the lungs.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know when I was sick, when I had that second attack, I vomited, these great big ice cream buckets.
Yeah.
Was full of blood, and I said to sister, I've got TB. She said to me, don't be silly.
Yeah.
Because I know they bleed.
Yeah, yeah.
It made me think of my older sister. She was in our wedding, and before that, look, she vomited it, and it was all blood. And we didn't know. They didn't tell us ever.
Yeah.
Only found out then later.
Sometimes when you're sick, you can get that it can look like blood and it's red, but it doesn't always mean that it's
doesn't
blood.
always mean blood.
And it's not always TB.
Well, they did, they...
Yeah,
And that's why I thought when your mum asked me about David and James,
and they usually do like an X-ray of the lungs, and that's how they tell whether you've got TB or not.
And she got married, was 21, but they didn't have a family, but then she lived till she was 28. And then Rhonda had it too, And then all the others, they only found out then later what was, that they had it. Well, we didn't know. And you know that Roy Mingy told me. Now, Roy Mingy is Lorna's, that's my stepsister. I don't say step, but because they're all the same. And then he told me, and then he told me I didn't know that Victor had it too. Now his heart stopped when he was a baby. He was 3 months, and he got what was it, pleurisy and Amanda, and that's something connected with TB or something. This is what he told me. It affects the lungs. Pleurisy and pneumonia. I know he nearly died.
They're both in the lungs, but you can get those even if you don't have TB.
Yes, I know, but evidently he had it. But then it affected because they brought him around and it affected his brain.
Oh, okay.
He was 3 times in the hospital. I can remember because I was about...
So did he get a bit of brain damage?
Yeah. But he's all right. He knows you, and he's on his own, like in with somebody else down in and I've seen him too this last time. I used to say to my sister, I want to see Victor before I die, you know.
Yeah.
So then I've seen them all. It was really nice to have them all up there. And only about a day's notice they come up from Adelaide. See, they're not far from Adelaide.
That was good to see.
What was about, I suppose, 3/4. It's all differently now, and it's all got all these, what would you call it, the new highways?
The freeway.
Freeways, yeah, well they can get to Adelaide in no time.
Right.
Otherwise, by train, it used to, you know what it used to cost us by train to go down to Adelaide? 5 shillings.
5 shillings
50 cents.
From Monato. And how long a trip would that take?
Oh, through the tunnels, it'd take 2 hours.
Right. Oh, right.
Yeah, half a day. Does it taste all right, Jenny? The fruit went down the bottom.
Nice. So how far is Monato from Adelaide?
It must be 2 hours by train.
Yes, them times, but now about half an hour.
Half an hour.
Oh,
right.
really?
And when Kevin goes, he's Monato South still.
Yeah.
Now when he goes, he can't get on it, he has to go a little bit further to get on the highway. I think it only takes half an hour. And the Devil's Elbow, I don't know whether you heard of that, I don't think they've done that yet.
What?
Yeah. It's a bend in the road.
Oh, terrible bend.
Yeah.
They call it the Devil's Elbow.
On the road.
You're right high, and you come right down and you
through the
real
Adelaide
narrow.
Hills.
Yeah, not far from the city.
Oh, yes, I remember.
I don't think they've done that yet.
Oh, so the road through the Adelaide Hills is different now, is it?
Yes, well, it's been, that part they haven't done, but all the way through, I think it's, be 2 lanes going and 2 lanes.
Oh.
Yeah, I think so.
And so Monato is that near the Adelaide Hills?
Well, it's near, and it'd be in some sort of a valley or something, I don't know. I know Pop never used to like it. But then again, it wasn't rich country like here.
Yeah.
But now, and now my boys, Lyle always says to me, you got more out of that than here, because my dad had, what did he have? 1,400 acres.
1,400 acres at Monato.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, he had sheep, for how many? 1,400, I think. And then we had 10 cows, and then we had pigs, and then we used to have 1,000 chooks.
1,000 chooks.
Yeah, but they all locked in a big yard or something.
Yeah.
And then that used to be our living. We didn't have to grab into the. Get what I mean?
You could live off the farm, You grew all you needed. Yeah.
We never ever bought any meat or anything like that. Oh, a bit of steak and sausages, I know that.
Yeah.
Because we used to like that better.
Because they're a special treat. Yeah.
That's going backwards, but you couldn't do that. You couldn't do that today. That's all gone haywire.
Yeah.
That's no more.
Was your father known as Carl or Frederick?
Carl. Charles, they used to
Charles.
call him. Or Carl. He had 2 names.
Yeah.
I think it's, what's sitting there? Charles.
Yeah. Frederick Carl Thiele.
Oh, Carl, they got
Carl.
there. Oh.
Yeah.
Anyhow, that's how it goes. What we have with it? The tomato and
Just tomatoes.
and a
Just
bit of
enough fish
lettuce.
and
You want a
chips.
bit of lettuce?
Tomato and lettuce.
A
Yeah.
bit of lettuce,
So when did your family leave Monarto? When did you come across
When I
from
got
Monarto?
married. When we got married.
Okay, so you and Grandpa moved across here when you got married.
Well, Grandpa lived over here.
Oh, he was from here.
Oh, so
Yeah.
how did you meet Grandpa?
Okay.
Met him at a wedding.
Oh, right.
Not your own wedding.
No, his auntie lived across from us.
Okay, right.
About
She
what?
was a Thiele as well.
Yeah.
Thiele.
Yeah.
That's Grand's people.
Okay.
And her, and that's the pop's auntie, Auntie Minnie we used to call Auntie Minnie. And she looked just like Gran. I can show you her photo too.
Yeah. Who's Gran? Just what's
Your Gran.
Yeah.
Pop's,
Pop?
I always say Pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gran. Yeah. Okay.
His mother.
Was that the one that lived on the farm?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Whose 90th birthday I remember. Yeah.
yeah, that's
That's
right.
about all I
How
can
old were you
remember
then?
from.
How old was Glenn? At the
I must have
90th
been 5 or 10.
Well, I know
10 years.
Diane was born.
Diane.
She was only little. She was sick
Yeah.
that night. I think you stayed down at
7. Yeah,
down
about
at
10
Gran-
then.
Were you
Right.
10 when Diane was born?
I was 7 when she was born.
Yeah. Might have been 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you would have been. I can remember Diane was restless or something.
Okay. Right, so you're...
I can show
yeah.
you
Okay.
the snap. I got one. They had a reunion there, like where I come from Monarto,
Okay.
the school.
Okay, so that's why all of your family mainly is in the South Australia.
Yeah, they're all
Right.
over there. I've got anyone in.
Yeah. And Grandpa's people are more...
Now they're where are
Parrot
they?
or where...
Yes, they were.
They were
Yeah,
at Parrot?
to Parrot, and
Yeah.
and then they went up to Lake New South Wales, Lake Kajilliko.
Oh, yeah.
I can remember Uncle Harry and Uncle
Yeah.
Christy.
Yeah.
They were Tamora. And I don't know, can you remember, oh no, you wouldn't remember Mary,
No.
Mary Burgessmaid. She used to be nursing, she used to come out home.
And who was she?
The Pop's cousin.
Bob's cousin.
And she got TB, she was a nurse in
Yeah.
the
Oh.
Albury Hospital.
Yep.
They didn't wear those masks.
Yep.
Oh.
And the old gentleman, what she used to tend to,
Yep. Yep.
must have breathed on her, and then she went up to Sydney. You wouldn't all know that
No, I
before
don't
your
remember
time.
that.
I know she always used to bring out, the phone was small. She used to always bring out some little books, and you know these little baby books.
Yeah, yeah, for Owen.
Yeah.
Right.
And then your father would be what there, a lot older than the family. What's that? Owen had Pink's disease.
What's the name?
Pink's.
Okay.
I always reckon it's a cancer. I must ask my doctor once.
Pinks.
One cell eats the other one. He had it for 3 years. He nearly died.
This is Owen. Yeah.
When he was baby, he was only, what was he,
Did one
11
of
months.
Owen's children have cancer?
Yeah, Darren had leukemia.
Darren.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think.
No, he
Yeah.
looks really good
He's-
now.
Yeah.
He's fully recovered now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't know it by looking
Yeah.
that he's had it.
They go down to the city, I think it's once in 4 months, just for checkups.
So no, he was really, really sick for a while.
Oh, yeah,
How
yeah.
old's Darren now?
15.
Darren's 14, coming 15.
Yeah, 14.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
he's older than that.
Yes.
Because he's tall, isn't
Yeah,
he?
he looks 17, 18.
And then Marilyn reckons he's too fat. Oh, I reckon Marilyn looks awful. She's too thin.
Yeah. Has she lost a lot of weight? Or?
See, I
I
don't
can
like to say
recognise her.
anything to her.
Yeah.
But she's dieting. I reckon she's dieting always. I reckon she looks too thin.
Yeah.
Do you think?
Yeah.
I reckon she's got a funny
Didn't recognise
colour.
her at first.
Yeah.
Oh, he looks really good.
Gee, he's all right, and Leanne's all right.
Yeah.
You know Leanne, she's the spark, isn't she?
Oh, yes. She's fun. Yeah.
I didn't find this.
Didn't Grandpa own the farm with his brother? Or
Yeah, with
what
Wally,
was
Uncle Wally.
Uncle Wally? They,
I can remember, you know, you was 6 months
yeah.
when he died.
Okay. They owned the farm 50-50 when they first bought
Yeah.
it, or right?
Well,
yeah.
your grandfather didn't even own it. He wasn't on it. We had nothing. You know, I often laugh. We used to laugh about it. You know, when we got married, you know how much he had in his bank account? 5 shillings.
5 shillings.
We used to laugh about
His
it.
grandpa.
Yeah, your
Yeah.
5 shillings. See, they bought the place 2 years before.
Right.
Yeah, and they.
Pop and Wally. Pop and Wally.
Yeah, no, would have been your grandfather.
Yeah.
And he didn't have his name on it yet.
Who had their name on it then?
Just Grandpapa and Wally.
By Grandpop, who do you mean? You mean
Your
Great-grandfather.
Your
Great
great-grand,
grand.
yeah, that's right. Yeah. Then he got a nervous breakdown because they were in debt. I can remember. And they lived out at Barranduda. They didn't live where they were now.
Who had a nervous breakdown?
That'd be your great-grandpa.
What's his name? Can you remember that? You always
It
knew
was
his
Frederick.
grandpa.
I just knew him as he was a nice old guy.
Yeah.
He got a nervous breakdown.
So it was he and Uncle Wally who bought the property, is it?
Yeah, but then because he got a nervous breakdown,
Okay.
then they put Pop on it. When I say
Okay.
Pop, that's your grandpa.
Yes.
They put he on it. Yeah. Otherwise, we didn't have anything. And they lived in town. Like your grandmother.
Yeah. No, that's you. My great-grandmother.
His great-grandmother, your well, that's your mother-in-law.
Mixed up. Yeah,
No.
that's Pop's mother.
Pop's mother.
Yeah, your mother-in-law.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
And
They lived in town then with
in Wodonga.
yeah. I can still show you the house still there.
So was Glenn's, the great-grandmother and great-grandfather, were they born in Australia?
You'd have to look in the Hempel. She was it a Hempel? No, it wasn't Hempel. What's the name? Your dad had had the book. Not Hempel. Menzel.
Menzel.
She's a Menzel. That's in that book.
The one that Dad's got.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a nice book. The best one.
One of them
Big
is
one.
a really good one.
Yeah, that one is. Yeah.
So when did the people originally come out from, was it Germany?
I think my folk is Prussia now. I couldn't tell you where.
When did they come from?
I think that would have been your great-great-grandfather was a Swede. Did you know that?
No.
Gran used to talk about him. He come out on a ship.
Yeah.
He wasn't supposed to. I don't know, what would you call him?
A stowaway.
Would he be?
I don't know.
Because he worked and shoveled the... What did they have the ships that
The
time?
coal. Well, he jumped ship when it got to Australia. He was working on the ship.
Yeah, I think he was. This is what Gran used to tell
Yeah.
us. I call her Gran now. That's
That's your
Grandpa's-
grandmother, so it's Glenn.
No.
So,
Gran is
You
your
remember
mother-in-law.
her then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Grandmother's mother-in-law, Gran.
That's all I can tell you about.
Uncle Wally, was he?
He was 59 when he died.
Yeah. But he was.
He was the oldest of the family.
Yeah.
Then there's Aunt. You heard of Aunt?
Yeah, but no.
She died here only the other year.
Yeah. Uncle Wally was my grandfather's brother.
Yeah. Oh, now I know what your great-great-grandpappy was, a sailor on the ship.
Okay. A Swedish sailor.
I think he was Swedish because Grandma always used to tell us he was so hot-headed.
So what?
So hot-headed, she said he had a temper.
Yeah. This aunt you said who just died a year or two
Aunt
ago.
Martha, yeah.
Aunt Martha.
I think your dad went. I didn't go to the funeral because I'd just come home. And I know he went.
Were they in...
Krause.
That's
Krauses.
right.
Yeah,
And her husband was that...
Krause.
He'd appear in the film.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's still going.
Herb, is it? Or
Yeah, Uncle Herb.
What's it?
He used to be one of the chaps that sit on the front porch of the scenes in Flying Doctors.
Oh,
Flying
A real
Doctors?
bit of a hard case, yeah.
Or Country Practice.
No, Flying Doctors.
Flying Doctors.
Yeah. Him and another fella.
Yeah, they just sit on all you'd ever see, I think, is them just sitting on the front porch of the
Yeah, and
pub.
then they'd talk occasionally. They'd say
All right.
Oh,
And Uncle Bert.
so where do they live?
they lived at Minyam.
Yeah.
Where's that?
That's near Horsham.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that where a lot of that
Yes, Minyam.
Yeah.
It was taken at
Minyip, I think, is
Yeah.
the town.
They used to sit at the old pub there on the
That's
bench.
right, yes. But he'd get flown down to Melbourne to appear in publicity
Yeah.
for the show. And
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It didn't cost him a cent.
yeah,
You reckon that was the first time he ever... Yeah.
yeah.
Really funny.
But yeah, Auntie Martha, I remember Daddy
Yeah.
going up to the
Yeah,
studio
that's right.
a couple of years ago. Now, whose auntie is she? Or who?
She's your grandfather's sister.
Okay, that's Martha.
Yeah, that's in the Hempel book.
Okay. Yeah, because this was I've never had these things really explained properly to me. And
No, I suppose...
I'm not quite sure if it's the husband or the wife who's
Yes, I
related.
know,
And,
yeah.
and most of them I've never really met. Well, I've met
No, you
once or
wouldn't
twice.
have.
And,
No.
yeah. So, that's good.
And they lived at Temora. So Grandpop, they were born in Temora.
Who lived at Temora?
Your grandfather
Yes.
was born in Temora.
Okay.
See, they came over here then.
Where's Temora?
New South Wales. That's not far from. Is it Narendra and Leeton up that way further up?
Yeah. Okay. So that was where his.
It'll be in that book.
Okay. Yeah. That's where his family home was. Is it?
Yes, they were married over in South Australia. Like Dad's, I always say Dad now.
Yeah.
Pop's family, I think Wally and them were born over in South Australia, because then they come over here because Gran was a block and the blocks all come over here. So they came over this way. And they went to Temora, and because it didn't agree with Gran, you know
Yes.
Gran,
Yes.
they come here to Wodonga.
Okay.
And they lived at Barranduda, and you know their place is all built up with 5 or 6 homes, like they lived there. Then just before we got married, they brought Barney.
Okay. Barranduda was where Gran lived.
Yeah, that's where
Gran
they lived.
and the
Gran
family.
Pop, yeah, the
and
family.
Wally and.
Yeah, and they had a flat at flats at on the Kiowa River. They used to have vegetables and things and go.
Okay.
They used to work there.
So what other brothers and little sisters did Pop have?
Only
And
that's
Pop?
the family.
Just Wally?
And the little girl died.
So just one brother, that's all.
Yeah, Wally, Martha,
Martha.
and then,
That's right.
yeah, and the little girl she died.
Yeah.
She
Okay.
was only about 5 or 6 weeks, I think.
Okay.
That's in that book, Glenn.
Yeah.
You'll see it, I think so.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Might be a bit complicated.
Gran.
No, this is good. I don't know, I might tell you something wrong, I don't know, I'm not sure about that.
That's all right.
All I know is that he had a motorbike before he got married.
Who had a
Do you know
motorbike?
that your dad was about 18 and he was going to get a motorbike?
Who had the motorbike before he got married?
Your grandfather.
Your husband? You made him give that away.
No, that was gone before.
Oh.
And I can remember when Neville, your dad, was about 18. He didn't have a car yet, and he said, "I'm going to get a motorbike." And
Yeah.
you know what Grandpop said to him? "If you get a motorbike, it's going over the bank. You know,
Yeah.
Red Bank."
Yeah, into the river.
And then I heard from his mother, they were bits of demons. You know, they had all gravel roads that time.
Yeah.
They used to speed a bit,
The
and
top was a bit of a demon.
he had an Indian. You ever heard of the Indian motorbikes? That's the big, powerful one.
The Indian.
Him and Wally,
Yeah, right.
the both of them.
Yeah, bikies.
I don't know whether they were bikes, but that's what they had.
Wow.
And I know that Pop used to tell me some yarns when they used to go to pictures at night. This one night they went, like they were at Barranduda, and the horse was going across the track, and he reckoned they went underneath the horse's neck. I wondered, but he reckoned it was true.
Yeah, right.
The horse stopped, and then they went underneath it. And he didn't have his bike then yet, but Wally was, he was about 5 years older than what he was.
Okay.
He had his bike, but then I think they got one. They used to go together.
Mm.
Yeah, I know the Gran used to tell me a few things. He didn't. He didn't tell me too much.
So it was Gran who told
Well, he used to say odd things. I know he used to, well, you know what boys are.
Yeah.
And I know your dad used to wander on a motorbike. He was about 18, I think.
Yeah.
And Dad said to me, you get a bike, it's going over everywhere. Because he thought of his days what he'd done.
Must have,
Because it was all gravel roads.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
But they didn't have any. And then Dad used to tell me, that's your grandpa used to tell me, they had an old Liz, you know the first Lizzes? Cars?
Yeah.
Ford?
Yeah.
And he said when they were gone picking their fruit and vegetables down at he was still going to high school, he used to get in this car, and in the shed he used to drive up and down.
Yeah. When nobody else was home.
Nobody else was home. Dad used to tell me that. And then one day the old sulky did the thing. They had a sulky and it fell down on him. I think it broke, but he never owned up to. He said they didn't find out that he did it.
They got up to a few tricks.
I think he did. Yeah, he told me those tricks.
Yeah.
See, Martha, they were all, I think Wally must have been about 7 years older than what he was, and then Martha was about 4 or 5 years older than him too.
Okay.
They used to play up a bit.
Yeah. Where did they grow up then, that family of Pop and Wally and Martha?
Oh, he and Barranduda, I suppose.
Okay.
It'd be in that book,
Yeah.
wouldn't it? That's
Have
if
to go and
anybody
read it.
told it. I don't know, it mightn't be even in there. But I think they were,
Yeah.
they were born, I know that Pop was born up at Temora. I think Wally and Martha were born in South Australia. They were still over there.
Okay.
Then they come over this way. So that's the... I hope I didn't tell you anything wrong. That's just all I can remember.
But when you got married... Pardon? You can have that. When you got married and came across to the farm here, there were other people living on the property, weren't there? There was...
No, it was...
Wally?
There was nobody, there wasn't anything on it. Do you know what we used to call the place? Misery Farm.
Misery. Just the two of you, was it?
Yeah, well then,
grandpa?
no, they put up the, first of all, the first thing they had to do, they bought an old shop in here, in Wodonga.
Who bought that?
Would be Wally and Pop.
Wally and Pop, yeah.
Your grandpa.
Yeah.
They must have bought it, and then they pulled that down. It was tin, it was chaff and like they bought the shop.
Yes.
And they pulled it down then. It was chaff and oats and things like that. And then they built the old dairy.
Did they ever run the shop as the shop?
No, no.
Or they just bought it, for the building?
Yeah. Well, they went out of it. Yeah. I know the fellow that was it.
So why did they buy the shop?
Well, was the house with it? The house with it, and they lived there. There was nothing on the place.
Okay, so they lived in Wodonga, in the shop building, the house on the...
The house, that's still standing.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But I think they renovated it or something. Yeah, and Gran and Pop lived there.
Gran
and they
Pop,
put an old hut up down on the farm. We lived in that for a few years.
That's down by the dairy, that hut?
Yeah.
So, is that where you first lived when you came across?
Yeah.
When you got married, you lived in that hut by the dairy?
There was nothing there. and they put up an old temporary shower up in the dairy.
Yeah.
And I know I used to have to look out and go and have a shower. Nobody was there. And I can remember, your Pop was a good horseman.
Yeah.
I can remember him. They just got the cattle before they bought 100 and, I think it was 120.
Yeah.
And I think they had to go across the river. He swam his horse across the river.
Yeah. What?
It was a lovely pony.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
I never saw him on a horse. I guess he was too old by the time
I think that horse, it got sick, and he had to shoot it. We had the vet out and everything. But that horse, he used to say to me, trust it anywhere, because when he got to the river, you don't lead it over. They know where it's deep, where to go.
Is this the Murray they'd crossed?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
He did once.
Yeah.
And then his mother stopped and said, you can't, it was dangerous.
Yeah.
He couldn't swim. Yeah. He used to take it, and that's how he went. They had to get the cattle from over there, across the river.
Okay.
All these cattle, and then years, then they had to drive them right around. That used to take a long time, because through how long they had to go. I don't know, take them more than a day, I suppose. And then I can remember home, that was just before we got married, that there was floods.
Yeah.
And you know that Pop was on his pony getting cattle out, and you know he couldn't swim, and when they got to this big creek, we used to call it Dead River, that's a dangerous one, he let the horse go, and the current was that strong that it swept him off the horse, and he caught hold of the horse's tail, and she so that's how he got through.
Pulled him out of the water.
Pulled him out. Went on the dry land. That's that horse.
Dead Creek, you said. That's one of the
Dead
creeks.
River,
Dead River.
We used to call it.
That's like the second bridge you'd cross on the flats.
That's right, the second one. Yeah, it wasn't. That was all water.
Yeah.
I think that was the first year before he got married.
Trust in the horse.
Yeah, he let it go.
So what year would have this been?
We were married, what year, in 34? That would have been...
35?
Oh no, before
30.
we got married.
Before we got married.
That would have been 30, I'd say, because it was a few years when I bought the place.
Well, I went on a horse riding trip once, and our horses swim across the river.
Yeah.
And when it gets really deep, they actually swim. They
Yes.
live in the water. Yeah, and so the water was all up, like it was just up to there on me. Like I was sitting in the saddle.
Oh, yeah.
And the water was right up on my thighs.
Oh, yeah.
And so there's only the horse's head and just the top of the saddle.
Oh, yeah. Because I know he said that the current was so strong that it took him off. And he couldn't swim. As the horse went by, he caught hold of his tail.
Wow.
Yeah.
So he was lucky.
And then he had to shoot his horse. I can remember we were married then.
Yeah.
He's got what they called fetlock or something.
Yeah.
We had the vet out there lots of time, and he used to say to me that was the hardest thing he ever done was to shoot his pony.
Right.
And that was the horse they bought with the place. It knew everything.
Yeah, yeah.
And what colour was the horse? What colour?
A brown.
Brown.
Yeah.
I think it was brown, a bit dark.
Chestnut or a light?
I'd say chestnut.
Oh, right, a rich brown colour. With black tail and
Yeah.
mane.
So when would have they bought the property?
We were married 34, and I don't think they were there longer than 5 years. Because I still know there weren't many fences. There was the only fence was the flat from the high ground, in the boundary. And it was full of rabbits and full of gum suckers down there. And they called it Misery Farm.
What's gum suckers?
Little gum trees that come up.
Oh,
The
yeah.
suckers.
Oh, suckers.
They called them suckers.
Yeah.
And then Gran didn't like it in town. Half the time she was out there.
Right.
What did we do? Oh, and they had to build a shed, and she used to sleep at the end. Oh no, on the veranda of the whole hut.
Oh, yeah.
To put blinds or something there. Gee, we roughed it. I wouldn't want it today. But anyhow, we were happy, you know. Plenty to
Did
do.
you come across from South Australia before you were married for a while, or
No, just come over for a visit.
for a visit? Okay.
To meet
Meet
the family. Yeah. But I knew the sister because she used to come over there for holidays. They had all their relations over there. Like Pop's uncles and aunties are all around there.
Pop's uncles and aunties lived in South Australia.
They're all around Kellington, Harvey.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't hurry up, I want to.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, and it got called Misery Farm.
And Neville's the oldest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. When was he born?
1936.
That's right, we were 2 years married. He's born on the...
So when was the house on the farm built?